Hello intertubers and welcome to episode 5 of my 4-episode Gungeon challenge. So I'm playing the Paradox, which is a 5th character that I unlocked. So briefly going into the shop, and well, I wanted to buy everything but I ran out of money. Whatever, I don't think it matters. So the Paradox starts with 3 items. One of them is a gun, which unfortunately is the rogue special. You start out with 1 starter gun with infinite ammo, and I got the worst one. Not really very happy about that, but it is what it is. I also have a real gun, the Void Marshal, and you also get 1 non-gun item, and the crutch is nice, I guess. So this is a special episode for a number of reasons. Yeah, one of them is that was very special. Well, one reason is Paradox is like an optional character. I don't really consider him to be part of the challenge because you might not unlock the Paradox in your first 4 games, and if you don't, you can't do this. On the other hand, if you do, it seems like a shame not to try it. The other thing that's special about this is I lost the sound for this file. Well, I lost my own voice. I lost the track with my own voice, but fortunately I keep the game. So I'm actually commentating this after the fact and watching my own performance and not being hugely impressed. It's actually a shiny rogue special, which isn't unlocked yet, but stats-wise, it's the same weapon. At least the crutch is making it kind of usable. Like, it doesn't quite have the abominable spread that it does. Now here's part of my cunning strategy for this run. I will kill chests. Unfortunately, all I get is health. Barrel kill. At this point I start with wondering, should I be using my Void Marshal, because I just got an ammo drop, which is completely wasted if I don't use it. So yeah, Void Marshal, pretty good gun. It has a high DPS, although that is achieved by chewing through ammo alarmingly quickly. A key, which is kind of useful, because I need 2 for the Oubliette. This game is being very generous with keys. There, Void Marshal really is cleaning up. Unfortunately, I'm not getting what I want from these chests. I want to get junk, and it's not happening. And junk is actually very highly weighted in possible chest explosion drops when you have a key in your inventory. But it's just not happening. RNG doesn't like me. Okay, barrel trick, yeah. Yeah, I have to say, Crutch plus Rogue Special is actually pretty decent. which is fortunate because I won't have many other guns for a long time. Well, here we have the Trigger Twins, and Void Marshal really is chewing them up. It's just chewing through their hit points very quickly. I'm trying to be a bit careful here. When you kill one of the twins, the other becomes angry. So I'm trying to minimize that. But that was a very fast twins kill. And I get a camera, which is, well, it's technically a gun. Camera does a pitiful amount of damage to every enemy in a room, so it's maybe usable as an opener. That is the first thing you do it in a room, and then you switch to a real weapon. Just using up my blanks to try and find secret rooms, unsuccessfully. So I'm doing the Oubliette because there are 2 more chests to blow up here. A fairly silly exploding room to start with. So I'm trying the camera out. It's not a fan. And out of these weapons, I think the regular shotgun is probably the best. Particularly with the crutch, because the crutch kind of reduces the spread and slightly increases the range, you know, which is just an effect of homing bullets, but it makes the shotgun into a little bit more of a ranged weapon, rather than a kind of close-range suicide weapon. Because there's a lot of stuff I don't want to get close to. Yeah, and here I bungle massively. I wanted to refill the Void Marshal. I refilled the camera. That's embarrassing. Yeah, I'm actually trying to curve bullets around the corner here. Kinda worked. And what do we do with chests? Yeah, I guess I'll come back to that, but I'm pretty sure I'm blowing it up. Some nice gravity kills there. So one good thing the shotgun's good for, it's very good at shooting down those very small fragments left by the bullet bat. Heh, gravity. Gravity is a harsh mistress. And at that point I decide I'm going to unlock this one and kill the other chest. Because despite my chest killing strategy, I can't quite pass up a red or a black chest. And once again, I'm rewarded with not junk. And I'm really hoping for junk here. Well, yeah, that was embarrassing. Should have, well, moved or rolled or done anything but that. Rolling barrel kill. I think those barrels only became rollable in a recent patch, so I forget I can do that. But rolling a barrel is a very ammo efficient way to kill enemies. Oh, those professional snipers are really hard to deal with. At this point, I'm just indulging myself with the camera. Yeah, that didn't do anything. That did. Now watch this. Octuple kill. Doesn't count for anything, but it's fun. So this level looks almost done. I guess the boss has got to be up here somewhere. But what am I going to fight it with? Yeah, that was a very bad time to reload. Shotgun has plenty of ammo, didn't need to do that. And now it's Blobby Lord time. So, the only problem with this guy is that he has bucket loads of hit points. So I kind of end up wasting all my good guns. That would be the Void Marshal and the shotgun. And then I have to use the rogue special for most of this fight. But I have found a fun trick for dodging the explosion. Run into the corner, dodge roll when the wave front of mini bullets gets you. And now I'm kind of forced to use this. Fortunately, this boss is fairly easy. It's not that hard to dodge as long as you keep a reasonable distance from him. It just takes a really long time to chew through all these hit points. I mean, it's kind of my own fault for only having crappy weapons. this the third explosion phase? Or the fourth? And at least I get a good weapon out of this. The Vertebrae is a fantastic boss killer. And room cleaner, but I think I have to save it for the boss. Sadly can't afford the shot though. Just when in doubt, blow off in the shop, but again, nothing good is happening. So, hopefully level 2 will be better. Another barrel roll kill. I love doing that. So the reason I'm using the Vertebrae here is because I might find another partial ammo refill. Now as for that, I ain't even mad. I got hit, but it took off my armour and it revealed a secret passage. And I get junk. The first of hopefully many. And surprise mini boss. So the evil wizard. There is some lore associated with this guy, but it mostly depends on another character we haven't unlocked. So, oof. And that was something very special. I accidentally switched to the camera and fired it, and it turns out the boss was on so few hit points that the camera finished him off. So, accidental cherry tapping there. There's another chest. And annoyingly, I get a weapon. I wanted junk. Because the snowballer is only metaphorically junk. I mean, its DPS pitiful, but it does have the very nice effect of freezing enemies. Even enemies that are made out of fire. I see another chest, so I'm working towards it. So watch out for these grenade guys. They can jump over pits, although they will explode when they land. So a pit doesn't quite keep you safe from a grenade. And here's another cool item, the metronome. Which, yeah, I decided to get it. The metronome gives you a small buff which increases with every kill, but decreases when you get hit or when you reload. So it sort of charges up with one if you stick to using one weapon, but then you run out of ammo. Well, at least I get to rescue someone. So that's the old bullet, I forget his name here. He thinks the player character is another bullet and will sell stuff to them. Because he's very old and his eyesight is questionable. And what do I get? An explosion. So I've destroyed about 8 chests now and got 1 junk. I'm not happy about this. Yeah, and sadly, when you switch weapons, you lose the metronome effect. Oh well, good news is it's the Gorgun. Gorgun is probably the easiest, well, definitely the easiest level 2 boss. I'm glad it wasn't the Beholder. That was a classic. I don't want to deal with this kind of a blank. I mean, I already found the secret room on this level, so why not? And now we get the kind of the defining element of this run, scatter shot. So with Crutch, it's not terrible, but you kind of need a good base weapon, and I don't really have one. So I'm now starting to realise that I've got to do most of this level with a scattershot rogue special. And the scattershot rogue special, it's not good, but the metronome is making it better. Yes, I still don't know how I managed to avoid a hit there. I'll take that. And I'll kill that. And of course I don't get anything. This was a mistake. I think I should have waited till I had some other reason to switch guns. I just lost all stacks on the rogue special. Ooh, balloon. I don't want to do the boss. At least I want to get rid of this balloon first. Yeah, that armor maker would have been brilliant, but can't afford. But yeah, here's the brat room, a completely irrelevant observation. Oh, that's the arm sent up anyway. Having a really hard side of this room. So spiders are slightly less dangerous if you can set them on fire. yeah, here's a dirty trick for Winchester's game. You can keep your scatter shot. Doesn't help me very much. But of course, I don't really care because I only want the chest to kill it and not get drunk. I don't want to deal with this guy. There's going to be a buffing enemy at the top, but I can't really get to him. And it's a 9 flayer. So one good thing about the 9 flayer is those bells charge up the metronome. And the Void Marshal is... sorry, Void Core Assault Rifle, it's okay. Fires in a 3-round burst, which means it has decent DPS but chews through ammo quickly, which is kind of a common problem with all my weapons. Except the camera, which doesn't count. Well, that's a very clean way to kill that. One called Mummy Bulletkin. They have a special name and it's dumb. Dummy, I think. Really not a fan of this one. The visible misplaced at least is a projection. You have to find the invisible one and kill it. Another chest. I think I decided that I want to find both chests before making a decision. empty already. This big face in the middle is really annoying. I finally get it, and now it's just need to clean up. And then suddenly I get stuck on the corner and can't dodge roll properly. So very annoying. I really shouldn't be losing hit points to these guys. They're just blobs and bulletkins. So yeah, closing in on these chest rooms in the direction now. Yeah, did you see that wisp projection die when he hit the table? It's because they're technically bullets. Or maybe it's just because he exploded, actually. Never mind. And the game mercifully coughs up some ammunition. Yeah, it goes to getting the vertebrae cake almost up to full. Ah, and here is some good luck. I will open a black chest, and a reload stone is nice to have. And here I think I decide I really need a gun, but what I get is something very silly. I'm not sure if I ever use that. Should have just smashed that chest. Against starting monsters, you can get away with the starting weapon. I make it to the shop. Yeah, big iron's the thing to buy here, and that's annoying. Normally, when there's an indentation there, it's a tell for a secret room, but not always. I can almost afford the big iron. And conveniently, here's the cell creep. So, I dump some useless trash, like the camera. Me fiddling with the keys, but it is F to drop the currently held gun. I can now get the big iron. Now, based on the position here, there isn't actually room for the boss to be the wallmonger, because he has a really, really tall room. So it's got to be one of the other two. And I'm lucky I get the trigger twin, the kill pillars. And the reload stone is doing so much work here, eating all their bullets. Also the vertebrae K works fantastically because it passes through them all and can hit them all. So it's really chewing them up. And the reload stone's already recharged, so I'm just waiting till the point where I need it. Like now. Look at all those bullets it's eating up. I still managed to mess it up and need a blank. So yeah, that's the kill pillars completely stomped, and then I get another master round. And a gun. The Rubidyne prototype. So yeah, I think I'm here for the muncher. I get rid of the two weapons that are most useless, which is a difficult decision. But I eventually end up junking the ones that have no ammo. Was that a good decision? Maybe. I mean, I do at least get a good gun out of this. I get a Magnum. Also selling the snowball because it's trash. And I have just enough to buy the half-hard. So I'm somehow stumbling through this run, and I've reached level 5. So we'll see how this goes. Magnum first. So the Magnum has great damage, but it's really eating through that ammo quickly. Oh, that spider materialised underneath me, so annoying. And then I managed to get hit by the icosahedron thingy. Yeah, switching to the Rubidyne. Like, it has bouncy bullets, which kind of helps when you have scatter shot, because you have 3 times as many chances for a bouncy bullet to do something good. That's another very badly timed roll, and a chest. So I think I know what we do with chests. We blow them up and don't get any junk. This is very sad. Yeah, I don't want to deal with this, so I'm just using the reload stone. And I stupidly forget that it runs out and get hit. Oh well. This is a really annoying room. Like, the ghosts aren't bad, but then you get coalies. So the coal kind of walks through the doors and activates the traps, and they take damage and they get red and angry. And then this guy is really obnoxious. He gets stuck. He gets stuck on whatever that spinny thing is in the room, so I kind of have to sneak around that. Well, what are spiders in that room? And double icosahedrons. Really annoying. Oh no, it was triple. Oh no, that's just a cube, right? Still annoying, although that was a completely unforced error. Yeah, I just used the reload stone again. Theoretically, you can eat GD projections. Yeah, very annoying. I get caught out in this sniper's playground of a level. So yeah, I'm getting near the chest. Yeah, when in doubt, run round in circles. So many keys. And I get Ser Junkan. So this is the reason for my chest destroying strategy, is that Ser Junkan is a companion who gets stronger with every piece of junk you have in your inventory. Which would be good if I had more than like one piece of junk. I'm looking to get the final chest, which is south of here, so... And I just can't stop getting hit. Reload stone fun. I fully refilled the big iron, which is great. So, you can't buy a bullet from the shopkeeper because the paradox doesn't even have a past. So how hard can this be, really? Anyway, that wasn't a chest room, so I must have to go east and then south and loop around to, sorry, west and south and loop around to get to chest room. First I noticed some kind of shrine, a muncher. I'm not sure what to do about that. Okay, and I even get health, which is very welcome, considering how low I'm getting. Yeah, I'm very afraid of this big block. But I dodge it. And now the last chest. Yeah. Junk is even more likely once you have Junkan with you, which is why it pays to find him quickly. You know, like I didn't. So that is the best I can do. And we'll see how well can I do against the dragon. Yeah, I only have 2 junks plus Junkan himself. And that was done. Like, I could have at least emptied the big iron with metronome bonus into the dragon before switching. Still, the vertebrae K is actually really powerful. Yeah, like the knives. They are projectiles and can therefore be blanked. Was that the best time to use the stone? Probably not. Jumping very carefully here because there is a possibility of a master round. And of course I cheesed this with a reload stone. Nice! Dragon Master round. Yeah, I'm counting the junk, but counting it again won't mean there's any more of it. I'm about 4 junks short from what I was trying to do here. If you have a lot of junk in your inventory, then Ser Junkan will save you from death and recover all your hearts, which is necessary because the Paradox's real mission is to complete the final secret level of the Gungeon, Bullet Hell. So yeah, welcome to Hell. We open up with 2 jammed crossbow guys and a lead maiden. And the only saving grace is that it's easy to knock guys into pits on this level. That's one advantage of Scattershot. See, although it cuts damage into, effects like recoil tend to apply for every bullet, so that's tripled. This is a dead end, so the correct route must be one of the others. That's my impeccable logic. Yeah, you can guess the layout of Bullet Hell to some degree. Like, whenever there's a 3-way intersection, well... So I gotta kill these 2 guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bottom route leads back to the start, so I'm taking the top one. And here we have... I hate this room so much. You've got some really nasty artillery type attackers near the top of the room. And you have to dodge all their crap while dealing with these very aggressive exploding blobs. Then once the blobs are down, you still have to hunt down the long range shooters. And they're on little islands, so even Junkan can't get them for me. Yeah, probably saving the vertebrae for the boss, so what do I use? I pick the Magnum. Triple jump there. such a nasty enemy as shock grubs there. The bullets, you know, go all the way to the other room, then bounce off in this obnoxious wavy pattern. Now, there's no excuse for that because the reload stone is active. Yeah, I eventually noticed that, but that was not a good use of a reload stone. And here we have another choice. I think two of those paths loop around onto each other, and the third one is the correct one. That's another another hit, which could have been very easily avoided with a reload stone. Now I'm getting a bit desperate. This is supposed to be my boss killing weapon. But the plan, I think, is to reload it, yeah. And now I think I've realised I've probably done this wrong. And the bottom path, I think, is the right one. Here's a very annoying room. I actually switched to the rogue special here, because exploding blobbies are not a huge threat if they're too fat to fit through the doorway. Unfortunately, another badly timed roll gets me. And yeah, I get hit, but come on. And mercifully, I get the ammo drop, so that's going straight to the vertebrae K, which is now almost full. And I think this time, the two paths will connect together, and they're the right way. Or is it? Gravity again. Knocking stuff into pits is very important in bullet hell. And here we have a very silly room, a blob room. And I managed to get hit, which is kind of dumb. Because, you know, blobs. Still, at least it charges up the metronome. I'm thinking now, is this right? But it's right. So I now have 6 health to fight the final boss. I am not optimistic. But let's go. Good news is he fills the air with so many bullets that ammo may not be a problem. He also has minions which charge up the metronome, and as I say that, the inevitable happens. I actually don't want to use the reload stone here because he's almost dead. So here is stage 2, also known as the stage that confuses me because it makes me small, so all the distances are wrong. Well, I didn't think I'd get this far. Stage 3. And the only hit point that matters is the last one, right? Yeah. So, unfortunately, that was a failure. I have 1 death on the record, so that's unfortunately the end of this challenge. The funny thing is, if the paradox succeeds in killing the Lich, you get a free run with the gunslinger, who is probably the most absurdly overpowered character in the game. Like he's kind of ridiculous. So I think I actually would have had a reasonable chance of getting through hell a second time, because that's what the gunslinger needs to do, if I got through a first time. But of course that's kind of irrelevant, isn't it? I mean, I failed, but you know what? I'm glad I tried, because not trying is kind of spineless. Well, I hope that was fun, and I'll see you next time I do something, I guess. Bye.